Hi, so we're talking about Phil Jackson and LeBron James and the Chicago Bulls. And could those three people somehow connect at some point around July? Well, it's a very interesting thing to think about. If you think about the Bulls have a coaching opening, and Phil Jackson is the most successful coach the team has ever had, one of the most successful coaches in all of professional sports. And we know that his owner in Los Angeles doesn't want to pay him as much as they're paying him this year, which is about $12.5 million. So maybe he's looking at a pay cut, maybe around 9, guessing, sort of what we're hearing. Obviously that's money you and I could live on, but he's Phil Jackson. So the Bulls are already committed to paying Scott Skiles and Vinny Del Negro. They have about $2.75 million committed to them for next year to not coach. So anything you pay Phil Jackson or any other replacement for Vinny Del Negro automatically has about $3 million on top of it. So the Bulls will have to take that into consideration, any coach they hire. Then you have LeBron James, one of the most sought-after free agents in the history of sports. And he has made himself available to the market somewhere around July 1st. Now, we don't expect that he'll sign an offer sheet on July 1st, probably somewhere into July. He seems like the kind of guy who might want to be courted and wined and dined. But he's also a guy who feels like that he needs a coach who's worthy of coaching LeBron James. And there's not many guys out there who sort of fit that profile. And one of the guys who might is Phil Jackson. So it's a very interesting thing. The Bulls have the cap space for James. They'd have to figure out if they want to swallow the cash to hire Jackson. So it's not impossible at all. It's only improbable. In fact, highly improbable. But it's out there, and it's a possibility, and it will be for the rest of May and all of June, and until they make a decision about what to do with their coach and their cap space.
What writing are we doing now on Chicago sports, and where's the story going? Where are we following it?
Sure. Well, we're doing a lot of things. One is we're obviously fully contacted with the Bulls and working our sources in the NBA to see what's out there, where the Bulls are interested in going, on either side, either the coach or any free agent signings they might want to do. We also have a sister paper in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Times, and we've talked to their beat writers who are covering the Lakers, where Jackson is currently employed. And so we're trying to triangulate all that and figure out what exactly is to the ESPN report from last night. The Bulls would be only doing exactly what they should do to do due diligence to ask Phil Jackson if he is in fact interested in entertain the possibility of coming back. But it may be no more than that. He said publicly only a couple weeks or so ago that he thought Chicago was a great job, but it wasn't one he was interested in. Whether or not that's changed, the Bulls are maybe going to find out. And there's nothing wrong with them doing that. But there may be only that. It may be just simply asking a question that really doesn't go anywhere thereafter.